What's up, everybody? Thanks for listening. We love you so much. This is Whatever You Want, and we're on episode 65. I'm Zack.
I'm John.
And I'm Anders.
Hello, everybody.
Man.
All right. We're back for another.
Yeah. Here we are.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Everybody. Including everyone.
What's up, dude?
Nothing. How are you animals doing today?
Doing all right. Doing all right. Got our shades on, looking real douchey.
No, John's got the nice hat on, though. I just took it. I wanted to look. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
So I wanted to just do a quick little thing. The March Madness has wrapped up, as we all know, and we do have a winner. His name is Kevin Vassar. Is that correct? And he will be coming on the show next episode. So congratulations, Kevin.
Kev.
I think he was the only person who picked UConn, so naturally he wins. Anyway,
Wow.
Moving on.
He's smart.
So this is episode 6. Did you say 65?
Yeah, it's
Good.
65 because last time was 64, right?
65.
So, boom, boom. Yeah.
It's a lot of episodes.
And it's hard to keep track of. We've got, imagine if you only had $65, though. It feels like a lot of episodes, but not a lot of dollars.
That's
Hey,
very
Zack,
true.
don't remind me of my current situation.
Correct. Same.
Damn, y'all only got 65.
Probably
Shit.
combined.
Combined.
No, I'm just kidding. But I get paid Friday, so that's good.
Dude, hit the yay. I get paid Friday, too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We have a
too.
trifecta payday.
John, you got, dude, we all get paid on Friday. Dude, Cool J's, if y'all get paid on Friday, we should call it something like
Payday?
TPI Friday or something.
TPI?
To pay I Friday.
PM Friday. Pay me Friday.
To pay I Friday.
To pay.
Yeah. Dude,
Like a wig.
You walk up to your boss and go, you to pay I Friday.
Oh, my goodness.
Because it's TPI Friday.
Right.
Dude, PTI, that was a show I fucking loved,
yeah.
dude. I fucking
Pardon the
loved.
interruption.
Yeah, dude. And the name Tony Kornheiser, dude. Just your name, dude. Just your name. And then also the way you look and also the way you talk and what you have to say.
That's pretty much everything.
I almost want to call it a rant, but just say hit the yay for Tony Kornheiser,
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's 3 yays in the first 2 minutes.
Can we get a boo? Can we get
wait.
a boo for Tony Tony
Tony Kornheiser.
Let's get Tony a boo real quick.
All right, that's enough. So what's going on, guys?
JJ, start us off, man. Help us out. Tell us what's going on with you first, and we'll go around.
Dude, nothing. Just gearing up. It's getting warm. It's getting busy. Nothing, dude. Kind of just accepting the life I'm given, and that's that I'm older now.
That's all you can do, I guess.
Right.
We were
What? Go ahead.
Well, we were talking about seeing 311 at Shaky Knees this summer and how we were excited for that. And then how you told your mom, like, how did that go with your mom?
Yeah, so for the Cool J's, 311, the band, was a massive, massive, massive part of, I don't know, our years
High
from,
school.
I don't know, 12 to 19
Now?
maybe. Yeah, I mean now.
Yeah.
But they got added late onto the Shaky Knees bill, and Anders and I are just ecstatic.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
We 311 gets a bad rep sometimes.
Yeah.
No, they're great
Whatever.
live.
They certainly are.
Yeah. They are.
Nah, people just like to make fun of them, and I guess they're kind of easy to make fun of. But
the point was that, you know, I told my mom I'm coming back up to Atlanta to go see 311, and she just essentially was like, just like,
can I
dude,
have
come
this
on.
one?
She just
You
hates.
really-
She hates you for being you.
Right. So she essentially hates me.
No, not even hate. She's just like, I can't believe he's doing it again.
Yeah. What are you, 16?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. Let me live, Liz.
Yeah, her tone almost reminds me of like a hypothetical imagination for me if I told my mom like, oh, I'm gonna go see the premiere of, you know, the new SpongeBob movie. And my mom's like, oh yeah, like you.
Like, oh, you still like that?
Well, no, she would probably be like gulp and then great.
Yeah, right.
That's out.
But
Dude, shaking knees. Can you still go for free?
Yeah.
I can.
Oh my gosh.
Unlike some people.
Let's remind the Cool J's. This is my favorite brag, dude, because I want this fucking situation for myself so bad. I wouldn't care who performs.
You got the tattoo.
Yeah.
You guys have a completely different decision to make than everybody else when it comes to shaky knees.
Yeah. No, there was, I mean, I joked about it with somebody a couple years ago where I literally forgot it was happening. And someone goes, oh my gosh, shaky knees is in 3 weeks. Are you going? And I go, oh no, I'm not. And then I thought, oh, I'm off work that weekend and I get to go for free. So yeah, I guess I'm going.
Right. So for the listeners who don't know, Shaky Knees is a music festival in Central Park, Atlanta. If you got a tattoo, their logo tattooed on you, you get free admission for life. Then they changed it, right?
Well, so I think the tattoo was introduced in like 2016. So the festival had already happened maybe 2 or 3 times.
Right.
And they started this thing, you know, get the tattoo. It's got to be bigger than a silver dollar anywhere on your body. Doesn't even have to be visible.
Right.
And you for the first couple of years, you could just show up and show them and they'd slap the wristband on you.
Right.
3-day pass.
Right.
Not just like a 1 day or like
Right.
full exposure. So that was in 2016, and I think it was the one right before COVID. I think it was 2019 where they had something outrageous. I think it was like almost like 30,000 people had gotten tattoos, and Shaky Knees crunched the numbers and was like, we're losing like, yes, this is great. People are coming to our festival and spending on merch and beer and concessions and sharing it and all that, which is great. But they implemented, hey, before this year's festival, you have to register your tattoo. So you had to like take a picture of it. You had to send your name, and I think it was like your driver's license number or something. Nothing wild.
And by that, they stopped giving a tattoo out.
Correct. So if you get a tattoo now,
if you didn't register it, and somebody in their office was like, okay, here it is.
Right.
Here's this person. Boom, boom. No more.
Right.
Man, I got to get my shit hacked in there, man.
Even if you had a tattoo before that registration point, if you didn't register it, you're fucked. Greg,
Couch Guy's fucked?
Couch Guy had literally like a year and a half to register it, and he didn't.
No.
And then it happened. He was like, oh, fuck. What? I'm going to have to call them or something. I'm like, no. Dude. You don't get a get out of jail free card every time, dude.
Yeah. That was a pretty...
That's classic Greg. Sorry, Greg.
Yeah. That's a colossal mistake.
I know. Because now he got the tattoo, and the idea of getting the tattoo is to go for free every year, and now he can't do that.
No, you're right.
So now he just has a shaky.
I feel like I made a colossal mistake just not doing it at all.
I know I should have done it, but I was being a pussy because I haven't ever had a tattoo. So
the wild thing about it, I remember getting it in 2016 and being like, and dude, speaking of, 2016 was the year that, I don't know, My Morning Jacket, Deftones. I mean, it was an absolute. I mean, I'm actually going to look that up real quick.
That lineup
that
year?
2016 lineup was.
They followed your Twitter, dude. They were like, "What does this guy want?" I think that might sell.
Dude, 2016 Shaky Knees. We had My Morning Jacket, Jane's Addiction,
Oh yeah.
Deftones.
Is it Cage
Hold
the
on.
Elephant?
Say what?
Was Cage the Elephant playing?
No, that was Sweetwater 420 Fest, which was awesome. We saw them together.
Of that
Wait,
year.
Cage played Sweetwater?
Yeah, that's Cage played that year that Primus and 311 and Snoop.
Oh my God, yeah.
Snoop was at Sweetwater Fest.
Yeah, that
Dude,
was,
it was so sick.
Sweetwater
was
used to be different.
Sweetwater is now just
Everybody,
like jam bands. Basically.
let's all not forget that Sweetwater changed. Yeah, Ambev changed Sweetwater. You're right. People got paid
I mean,
to have fun.
Sweetwater. I went last year with Rebecca. It was a great time. Still, it's just like so
Yeah.
many
Or work
jam
hard,
bands
too.
I don't know.
Des,
That's cool.
Sweetwater 2015 in Centennial.
Yeah,
Snoop, 311, Primus, Cage the Elephant, Mo, Government Mule.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
wow. I mean, Mo is one of those good jam bands, and like Government Mule's Warren Haynes from Allman Brothers. So
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing Primus on that Sunday night when it was raining? And remember,
we were in the pit, or like way
Yeah,
up
but-
close, right?
was that you or me that turned our ankle real bad and we were hobbling back to Cherokee? Do you remember
Oh.
that?
No.
I rolled my ankle
It had to have been you.
You must have rolled your ankle.
You
then.
remembered it, yeah.
and it was pouring rain, and we walked from Centennial Park to Grant Park on a Sunday night.
I think I remember that because I was seeing
Good.
KG Elephant was playing that night and it was pouring rain. You left early or something.
I'm glad y'all did that. I'm not glad about
Or maybe
the ankle,
I'm mixing something up.
but that's walking sounds awesome. Like that sounds like an amazing.
Not on a sprained ankle.
No, not on that, but just like the experience sounds epic.
That's a good story.
No, yeah.
Good thing to remember when you're in bed,
hey.
lying in bed, thinking about your life.
I got an idea. Let's do our dream top like 3 headliners for your own music festival if you're putting it on.
I think also the location should be an extra thing that you throw in at the end.
Okay,
For
so-
funsies.
So pick the location first and then
Or for, yeah, wherever. Yeah.
Friday headliner, Saturday headliner, Sunday headliner.
Okay. All right, boom. And so let me ask
And
this,
if you
by
want,
the way.
you can name it.
So you guys, because I'm just trying to make sure I understand music festivals. Have you guys ever gone to a music festival where you loved all 3 headliners, so you saw all 3?
Yes.
It was never like, it's okay that I don't like day 2 because there's all these other bands underneath that
It's
I'll...
been like that also.
Yeah, right. But like we're talking about one where you see all 3 headliners and they're the ones you want to see because they're the top. They're big bands
Yeah.
or big artists.
I might actually recreate the Bonnaroo we went to, John.
What was that?
So the Bonnaroo we went to, the 3 headliners.
20 what?
12.
12, yeah.
Ooh, I know people that went to that.
It was
Damn.
Radiohead, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Fish were the 3 headliners.
In that order?
Yeah. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You
And,
love that order.
oh my God. Those are my 3 favorite bands.
Maybe
but-
switch chili and fish, but probably not.
Well, especially chili.
The way he said that, chili and
Switch
fish.
chili and fish.
Yeah. Would you like the fish sauce or the chili sauce? You know?
Or the radio sauce.
Dude, radio would have me sauced. I'll tell you that much. That would be the night.
Dude,
that would
was
be the night I
incredible.
drink,
was
dude.
Radiohead?
Yeah, and I probably, maybe it'd be the other way around. Yeah, maybe I do acid for Radiohead, alcohol for Chili Peppers,
And a bunch of weed for fish.
Or maybe the other way around. Chili
No,
with the weed and the alcohol. I don't know. Fuck.
That's kind of how it was.
Zach, when we saw Radiohead that Friday night at Bonnaroo, but at the very end, I remember they closed and the headlights come up, you know, the whole show headlights,
House
so you
lights,
can
yeah.
see everyone, and everyone turns around to start walking back.
Oh my God.
So we're like
you
diving
talked
through.
about this on here. Yeah.
So we're diving through people, and you're trying to hang with people and hold hands and like
A
not-
sea of people.
And then all of a sudden, we kind of filter out through the back, and we see this like kind of circle of people, and there's like 5 guys like in a circle, and they're trying to like slowly, and there's butt ass naked, not a sock, no underwear,
Right.
no hat, butt ass naked is like.
I think he might have had a backpack.
What, a
on.
guy? They're
Yeah.
trying to cover him with their bodies.
I saw him like running the opposite way of the crowd and like talking to himself, and I was like, oh boy. If I wasn't,
dude, butt naked.
yeah, I was like, if I wasn't so messed up, I might try and help him.
Big dude, little dude,
Medium.
regular
Just a-
naked guy.
regular bearded naked guy.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, let's play
Bearded, yeah.
Dez's. Let's play Dez's game.
Yeah, let's do it. Who wants to start?
I think Zack should start.
I'll try to
Do you
start.
have whoever has the 3 should go.
We might need to go around house with our 1 and then our 2 and then our 3. Just to make it. I mean, it's hard, man.
It's gonna be.
Are y'all's 3 easy? I mean, I feel like I gotta think.
I could do 3
I could come
easy.
up with a 1 pretty fast.
I could do 3 easy, and just so we are clear, these have to be bands that are currently together and playing.
Why does that matter?
Because you can't pick Pink
Oh,
Floyd.
to make it easier for you. Yeah, I see.
Well,
And
it's
for
just
any of us, yeah, make it easier.
one of
yeah.
the parameters, you know.
Yeah. But they don't have to be currently. Like, can you be like, oh, I want somebody in this era? No, they have to be now.
No, you can't. You can't do like Mac Miller because
Right.
R.I.P.
No.
what I
But you also can't do.
Hendrix or Zeppelin or
Yeah,
because
right.
they're not in existence.
And if
anymore.
you do pick like the Police, even though you
Police?
can't.
the Police, they're all still alive, right?
So lonely.
But they would
loves
have
it.
to
He
be
loves
old. They would have to be old and not willing to play like for that long. Like how
That
East.
doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
All right, fine. All right. Who going first?
I can go first.
Dez, take
right.
the lead.
Go first.
So I would love. Let's see. Let's do My Morning Jacket Friday night, Red Hot Chili Peppers Saturday night, and Radiohead Sunday night.
He just sequenced it.
A little bit,
But
but
you said
I
you said
replaced.
location too. Where's the location?
Oh yeah, now you throw
Ooh.
that in.
Wrigley Field.
Oh my gosh, that would be so sick. So Friday night MMJ, just blow the
Yeah.
roof off.
Get
the
it
place.
started hot. Let's go.
Chili Peppers, chilling.
Perfect
great
Saturday
time.
night. Yeah.
Damn, you got a
And
venue.
then Sunday, a little heady, a little chill.
A venue.
But then it's hard for me not to include Fish in there because I did see Fish at Wrigley Field.
Ride with your gut. No fish. No fish.
All right, man.
So you said Chili, Radio, and Radio Sunday and Chili Saturday.
And My Morning Jacket Friday.
Radio chili.
Radio
jacket.
Chili.
My.
My. All right, who
Would
wants
you like
to go
me
next?
to go, Zach? Would you like to go next?
No, y'all go first because I'm still like buzzing trying to think of this.
You go ahead, John.
I think my location. Ders will get a kick out of this. I think my location is going to be on a really special, meaningful space that Anders and I have shared. It's a farm in North Carolina, Tryon, North Carolina,
Oh my God.
at this like horse racing venue.
That is actually a really good call.
Wow.
Dude, it's this horse racing venue, and it's like in the hills in the middle of
Is
nowhere.
it massive?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's a perfect size for a music festival.
Okay.
I mean, it's a horse
And
race.
it's-
They go all
and
the way
it's-
around, you know.
And it's cool because where we park is like it's a gradual hill.
Okay.
It's almost like
Like, you
stadium
could-
seats.
Right, you could see. So give me that. We're sitting up there.
Love that.
Yeah, middle of nowhere, North Carolina. Tryon.
Yeah.
We'll get into some steeplechase stories in a little bit.
Yeah, let's.
Friday night. Friday night I'll probably take the headliner as Deftones, just because that's
Ooh, I know. I knew you were gonna throw them in there somewhere.
my blood that runs through my veins. Cheers. Let's go Friday night and just absolutely fucking
Blow the roof off the dump.
just go insane. Saturday. I was gonna say we're gonna keep the energy up. We're gonna go. Run the Jewels is headlining.
Okay.
Def Run.
I like that.
All right.
Deftones, Run the Jewels, Sunday night.
Def Run.
Des, obviously I would say My Morning Jacket or Radiohead. I'm just for the sacred game that we're playing, I won't choose one of them, but it would be one of them.
Okay.
Oh, like these have been taken.
I'll take Fish.
I like that.
I'll take Fish if you want one of those.
Well, I just want to make the game a little. It definitely would be Radiohead or My Morning Jacket, but I'll make it a little interesting.
Yeah. Do this.
Sunday night, I'll go. Headlining is.
I love how you're like looking at you have a draft board or something.
Yeah, right.
What, do you have a list already made?
And it's weird because I would say Gojira, but since I'm already getting that kind of like metal vibes from Deftones,
that's kind of the vibe of the festival then.
I'll go. How about this for a throwback? I'll go. Blink 182.
Oh, with the original lineup.
Blink.
Just because they were the first band that I was absolutely mesmerized by.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, keep it fun, keep it lighthearted. Have Tom DeLonge telling jokes and.
Yeah.
Take
your pants off. Give me a blowjob.
Right.
I love that. I still love Blink. I mean, God, Enema of the State is chef's kiss. Great album.
I listen to Blink 182. I'm gonna say probably weekly. I mean, I find myself listening to one of those albums almost once a week.
I find myself going back to music from my, adolescence often.
Yeah.
It's comforting, A. It's comforting, A, and B, it's like, that is a sign of getting older where I'm like, there's not that much good music coming out nowadays.
No, I like to do but then if you're having that moment where you don't like what's new, you can go back and then you can decide to look into what you didn't listen to back then, and you find sometimes that you like it, and it's a cool way to expand your taste, because obviously the radio is not going to play that shit. So the only way for you to find out is to explore on your own and just kind of be like, oh, I remember this. Why didn't I listen to this? And then you listen to it and you're like, oh, well, it's because I didn't like this song, but this is fire. Right. Or, I don't know.
Zach, what you got? I'm really looking forward to this. Come on.
I hope you got it after all that time.
Yeah, no, I got it. The second and third. Okay. So I'm breaking a rule that nobody made for location, because I get to. I never went to this place and I always wanted to go. The Masquerade, because it's 3 rooms, and I'll let people decide based on this. Oh, I thought it was 3.
No, it was 3.
I thought it was Heaven, Hell,
and Purgatory.
Purgatory. So I don't know. Was one of them shitty or something?
Hell was. Yeah. They were all shitty. Let's be honest. Heaven was a liberal use of the term.
It was just higher.
It was just up top, and then the middle was Purgatory, and the bottom was Hell, and they were all equally shitty and equally good. So
good and shitty.
I mean, it's the Masquerade. It's divey as fuck.
I will say, I was thinking about how people have been doing these shows underground in underground Atlanta.
That's where the Masquerade is Masquerade.
Now. Yeah, Masquerade is there now, but fucking. I think they have where you're just between all the columns down there too, where it's just raw dark energy.
So Masquerade, who's headlining Friday night?
Man, the order. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. All right, I got Yeet, man. I got Yeet. I got Yeet on Friday.
That's Y-E-A-T?
Yeah, I put him in Hell, dude, or Purgatory. Honestly, Purgatory.
You don't have to specify which.
Yeah, this dude, I started listening to him last year. He had 4 or 5 albums out. Now he's got 7 or 8 albums out. Even his unreleased stuff. He's the new Lil Wayne to me, man. Rapping his fucking ass off. I want to put a little, and I'm gonna try and fuse it with some bands. I'm gonna see my second night. So I put him in Purgatory, and I never went to the back in the day. What did you call it? The Masquerade? So the Saturday night at the Masquerade original site, we'll look for the Hell spot, right? in the hell spot down there, I'm going to probably put, because you said in the rules that just because they're not alive is like the real big stipulation.
You can't.
I'm going to do the full Wu-Tang Clan, and they're going to come out in different sections like
but they're not all alive. That's the.
No, I know you will be missing old dirty bastard, but like they'll
get away with one.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I was just
no. It'd be minus old dirty, but you would have solo spots from Ghostface, solo spots from Raekwon, solo spots from Jizza, and then you would have them going up. And maybe I would say, do a, in the hell portion of Masquerade, do a what you call them things, a hologram of fucking of ODB. Old ODB, and like make everybody fucking trip out to that.
All right, what you got for Sunday then?
So Sunday's in heaven, and
fitting.
Okay, so were there windows? Like, could you smoke and like look outside?
Sure.
No, could you?
No,
for real.
No.
I was gonna say, Durs, wasn't upstairs smoke inside?
Oh, I think you could smoke inside, but there's no windows.
So you could smoke inside upstairs.
You could smoke inside anywhere.
Oh, anywhere. Okay, word. Okay, I figured that, by the way, too. Shit, man. This is so stupid, man. Fucking I want to like say something stupid like Future, man, but I want to do a band.
You want Metallica?
No, dude.
You're a big Metallica fan.
No,
right?
no, dude.
System of a Down?
And put System up, man.
Yeah, baby.
Put System
yes,
up.
Sir. Love that.
I was about to change it to someone that I'm not even remembering. No, okay, so like 100 Gex was somebody I thought of earlier, but no, System for sure, because it just fits into the old venue.
And if they were going to play at the Masquerade, they would play in heaven.
Exactly. It's kind of this helps, like giving you the location. It's like, oh, okay, now I can sort through. It's not just my top 3. It's like what I would want to vibe to in this scenario.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, it took me so long.
No, that's good. That was good.
Hard. Yeah.
That was a good little list.
Y'all would fuck with this too. Y'all would be getting fucked up with me, and you'd be having fun, even though you don't know Yeet. Dude, Yeet is a gym, dude. This guy is crazy.
Hey, let's take a little break, restart, and Cool J's will be back.
Yeah. What's Rebecca doing?
She is reading.
What, the Bible?
What, the Bible?
What is she for real reading?
It's called Bunny.
Is it a woman empowering novel?
Campy horror cult novel.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Nah, that's kind of her style. She's not one of those. She's not one of those who reads like women's self-help books.
Why would you?
Well, she doesn't need help.
Aww.
Because she's a strong, independent woman. Well, maybe not entirely independent, because she.
Okay, I'm ready, guys.
Has me.
Sorry for.
I think she'd be just fine, Des.
I know she would. I can't even hear you. What?
Somebody wants to get laid tonight. Strong, independent woman.
And I shaved.
Durs is trying his hardest to get laid right now.
And I shaved my pubes, dude.
I don't even have my headphones. We're riffing. All right. And I can't even say it. I'm totally taking that from Reba. Reba is hilarious. Cool J's, if you're listening and you listen to us and for some reason you like what you hear, why the fuck aren't you listening to Scream of Consciousness?
That's a good question.
Please listen.
I produce it as well. I'm on it for commentary.
Please listen to Rebecca's podcast that Durs helps a lot with. I think
she was on. We did a collab.
But yeah,
episode. You all know that.
Yeah, but we will call him producer because that is his official title.
How are your headphones? The volume.
My headphones are loud as hell, dude.
I know. I turned it down.
Thank you. It was fun to hear my voice just boom right back at me though.
So
was I talking loud because of
No, I just saw it was turned up.
Do you remember when like you got your first iPod and your parents asked you something and you were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take the garbage out."
I do. Yeah. I had that with a Walkman also.
You had a Walkman?
Of course I did. A
How
CD
much
player?
older are you right now, man?
Right now.
I don't even believe you, dude. What?
Dude, what? You never had a CD player?
I thought a Walkman was a tape player.
Yeah, well, Walkman was like a brand, and they made tape players.
Oh, you had a
first.
Walkman brand CD player.
Yeah.
This is what we call it.
Everybody had a portable CD player.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I had
Yeah.
I had a SpongeBob CD
With
player.
like those headphones that would like look like this, you know? You put them over and they go
Okay,
over your ear
no.
and around the back.
Dude, cool kids had this. Rich kids had this. I had this.
Yeah.
And I was pissed about it, dude.
Well, yeah, you were
But
square.
they weren't this big either. It would have been cool if they were all cushiony and
these
stuff.
are cool now. Yeah.
No, but before they were like this.
Sony.
But they just made them like this. They were tiny motherfuckers. JJ, you had probably 4 CD players.
4. Yep, I had 4.
4. Yep.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
Remember the boombox?
I also had those wrap behind the
Yes.
head ones.
God, those ones were so cool. Stop making me jealous, dude.
Hey, dude, I got a question for you.
John?
Go ahead.
For both of you.
Go ahead.
Can you imagine if you never met the homies or the broskies? Fuck. I fucked it up. Damn it.
I'm like, what? Okay, so that was silly.
It's not going to be as funny now that if I redo it. So
What are we referencing here?
what's that? Is it God's plan?
Yeah, I'm not a. for
If
the
I
cool
never
J's,
met the
I'm not-
broskies.
Yeah.
I'm not like a huge Drake guy by any means. Does he
Likewise.
make quality music? Sometimes, absolutely.
Hey, we'll call it quality.
Yeah. People like it.
So
We're not going to specify the quality.
Right.
no, I know. No, I know. But sometimes Drake songs, I'm like, I enjoy it.
Yeah, it slaps
So-
sometimes. Yeah.
So I'm listening to some song the other day. I hadn't heard it. Whatever. I don't trouble with me. Trouble with me.
God's plan.
And there's a line halfway through the song. He goes, "Imagine if I never met the Broskis." and I thought about it. I started laughing because I'm like, okay, let me imagine you never meeting the Broskis.
Oh, not even yourself. Imagining Drake.
Drake not meeting
Correct.
the broskies. Who are the broskies?
The people he worked with at CVS, dude.
Imagine.
Dude, just imagine if you never met the broskies.
Imagine if you never met the Broskis.
I
The
can't, dude.
Also, the Broskis.
Maybe he's putting his broskies on blast. Like, hey, if y'all never met me, we would not have as much fun. I would still be doing the cool shit, but you guys wouldn't be with
So-
me. Maybe. Or maybe he's saying it would never happen without my broskies.
Well, I'm not going to dissect Drake's lyrics, but
Why not? It's not deep.
no, he's talking about broskies. No, I'm just kidding. But
Is it deep?
the broskies, the choice of the word broskies, it must have rhymed with something, right?
No, dude, it's a Canada thing, bro.
Yeah, no,
is
he
it a
said,
Canada thing?
Broskies, dude. That's what the Canadians, even though they hang 10 with the broskies, dude.
I was gonna say, I don't think I mean,
I don't know if I've ever used that word.
I've never seriously said like, yeah, that's my broski.
Yeah, right.
Or what's up, broski?
I mean, if I'm using something like that, I'm saying brother. That's my brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm not saying broski.
Broski's like when you're trying to think of someone's name and you can't think of it. So
Right.
you're like, what's up, broski?
That's broski over there. But dude, can you just imagine what your
broski.
life would be like if you never met the broskis?
Our lives.
the broskis.
Multiple.
I like how there's multiple multiple broskis.
What if it's
So
the bro
they're-
named Skis, the bro Skis?
Oh,
Like, hey, it's Skis, dude. What if you never met the bro Skis?
maybe that's his way of saying, what if I never got introduced to skiing?
Yeah. What if you never met the bro
That's
skiing?
really dumb.
Ski. He just said it real quick. What if I never met? Imagine if I never met the bro skiing. And
Bro skiing.
imagine if I never met the bro
Do
skiing.
we want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh or read some questions? Or
Wow.
Play that shit, dude.
It's time.
Durst, we can't hear.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I muted us for the sake of the intro.
Genius. Well, put me back on now because
You're on now.
I can't hear shit, man.
How about now?
Can we?
Yeah.
I've got something to confess to y'all.
Okay.
At the beginning of the episode, I threw a quick poll on my Instagram because we were talking about songs and music.
Okay.
And so Cool J's, before we started recording, Durr said, all right, you all ready to get it started? To me and Zack. And it reminded me of, let's get it started, huh? That song is so fucking annoying. So I just threw it up. I said,
agree.
It's so good.
I said, what? I asked some followers, what are some annoying songs? I only got a couple responses. That's fine.
Okay.
But one of them was Friday, Rebecca Black.
Yeah, that's very annoying.
Oh my God. Can we declassify that as a song somehow? Because it was just a YouTube video, right? Is there a way that it could be like, oh, well, that's technically not a song?
No, that's a meme now.
Grandchild, yeah.
It's a meme, not a song.
I completely agree with the next two entries, and I want y'all's thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
And
go.
Durs, I know what Durs is going to say about this next one, but this one drives me crazy.
Okay.
Bittersweet Symphony.
Love that song. I mean, no, it's totally overplayed.
Whenever I first hear that,
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm like, dude, get me the furthest away from that song.
I don't know.
Is this the Will Imagine song? Or is
It's
it?
It's a bittersweet symphony.
Oh, the one that Kid Cudi did something over. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it?
And-
Oh, is it U2?
No, that's not U2. That's the Verve.
The Verve. Do
And
they
what-
have better songs?
Oh, it's the Verve Pipe.
The Verve
Are you
Pipe.
sure? Positive.
All right, JJ, what's the next one?
From Rebecca.
And
in the back.
the final entry, which is a great one, was we are young. Let's set the world on fire.
Yagri, dude,
Oh,
hit him with
that's
the
the
fucking
worst.
Yagri, dude.
No.
Anything. Yes, dude. Yeah, we Yagri. It sucks.
That song blows. Yeah, that's a good poll.
Any Bruno Mars song is my vote. I'm not a big fan of. Well, maybe give me a song by the Mars that's good, dude.
The Mars.
The Mars.
Yeah. How about
I don't know.
Living It Up in the City? That one's a good one.
24 karat
I like-
gold. Not that bad.
Yeah, I like 24 karat gold, and I like
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
this is what I like. That's what you like. That's what
Oh
you
my
like.
God.
Strawberry.
Though, I'll give it to you, JJ. I see where people find the appeal.
Well, of
that one
course.
I classify with annoying because, okay, so that's a Bruno Mars song. It's what you like. It's what I like or whatever. That fucking, that's when you're like,
By the fire
yeah,
at night.
right. Okay, so we all know that part right there. What does that sound like? Christmas. When you go to the mall and you're yes, think about it. When you're shopping last minute for Christmas shit and you're at the mall, they're playing that song on repeat.
He's not
At
wrong.
the mall, dude. The sun is shining so bright, and that's what I like. That's what I like, dude.
Strawberry
And you're just
champagne
looking
all
for
night.
something that somebody likes. You know, you're just like, what the fuck can I buy
Fitting.
that somebody likes? That's what I
Also,
like.
why would anyone? Why would anyone go to the mall during shopping season for Christmas? Don't have people learned not to go to the mall?
Where do you go? We were actually talking about this before because me and Durs were saying criminal records.
I go to local small stores where I can get something thoughtful.
Yeah, it's a great tip for the Cool
a
J's.
family tradition among the Barretts before things got crazy at malls in Atlanta.
Well, real quick, the reason why everybody goes to the mall during Christmas shopping season is because they got to do something with their iPhone or laptop at the Apple store, and then they selfishly go, well, I got to do this, so maybe I'll buy shit for other people at the mall while I'm there. And what you end up doing is spending way too much time and probably money buying dumb shit at the mall. But some people like the mall. You know,
Well,
People like the clothes at the mall.
The
If you
family-
like clothes, the mall is kind of a good gift spot.
My family tradition, we used to call it mooking. I don't know. My grandpa came up with it. But
Mooking.
we would go just putz around the mall.
You'd putz around the mall. It's called mooking.
Yeah.
You'd just loiter.
No, we wouldn't loiter. We would buy last minute gifts, and like we would always go to Nordstrom, and like, you know, my dad would buy me something and blah blah blah. But I understand what you're saying. That was before malls were like a dangerous place to be.
Is there any chance that anybody's going to use the mall in Yu-Gi-Oh? What we're about to do? That was a long precursor for Yu-Gi-Oh, but I was going to say, does it? Maybe we try to fit the mall. Somebody do it. We'll make it a race or like a secret thing. Once somebody does it, whether it's your overrated garbage, probably not going to be anybody's underrated.
We already played the Yu-Gi-Oh theme.
And you got to do a specific mall. And yeah, we already played the theme. So who wants to go first?
Yeah, should we just go into it?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's get it.
Wait, hold on. Before we do that, sorry. You were saying local shops and stuff for last minute Christmas shopping. That's actually a great call. We went to record store. I always go to a record store and buy my brother a record, and he buys me one. That's our little thing. And then my mom go buy her some like nice scented soap, or I don't know.
Oh, and you do that at the mall.
Yeah, you can do it at the mall.
Even a record.
But I'd rather not go to the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh. Who's got underrated?
Oh, we're doing abbreviated?
Well, we could go around. I don't care.
I've got an underrated.
Go for it.
Underrated. And I might have said this before. I can't remember. Silence. Silence is underrated because it's an opportunity for you to catch your fucking thoughts
Right.
and organize yourself. And I never knew that until I moved to a fucking tiny island.
Right.
Well said.
So yeah,
It was either your family or roommates.
no,
and
I'm
now-
talking audibly.
No, I know.
You get
Now
a
you live
quiet night's sleep at the beach.
Now you live alone.
No, I'm talking like sometimes when I like don't listen to music or a podcast or something.
Oh,
or like,
even that. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you just
talking
hear the
like
earth.
Literal. No, I'm talking literal silence.
Right.
No phone, no washing machine, no. I'm talking like you can hear myself
heartbeat.
breathing.
Yeah. That's pretty
I
good.
think that's fucking underrated.
Is that calming? Is that soothing?
It was not at first. At
Yeah,
first,
it's a
it
little
really
scary,
actually
right?
got my anxiety. What?
It's a little scary at first, right?
At first it was because I didn't know how to fucking accept it. But then I
Exactly.
thought, well, it's not going anywhere, so I'm going to have to. It's kind of wild living down here, man. You wouldn't believe how fucking... You
Quiet
hear
it
a
gets.
siren down here, and it's like a fucking earthquake. Whereas in Atlanta, it's like, oh, it's happening, whatever.
That's the city.
Down here, there's a siren, and I'm like, did something explode?
Right. Somebody's house is on fire.
Yeah.
That's
so,
funny as fuck.
I don't know. At first couple of months, it tripped me out because it was like it was almost so quiet that like you have to like fill it
Right.
because it makes you anxious because there's nothing, dude.
Well,
I'm talking like I can hear like my footsteps, and
can
I'm not
hear
exaggerating.
your blood going through your veins.
No, like I can literally be walking and feel like thump, thump,
Right.
thump. Whereas in Atlanta, seriously, tomorrow when you're walking around, I bet you 100% you can't hear your feet hit the ground.
That's probably true. I have
Down
a
here,
train.
I can
behind me.
hear my feet go thump, thump, thump,
Right.
thump.
Right. And
Fucking
also, you know the phrase like sometimes silence is deafening. Like true silence can be deafening. Like it hurts your ears to not hear anything.
Yeah, I
in a
used to
way.
hate that in certain buildings at Georgia State where like you're really sealed off from the outside, like
Yeah.
especially in like an elevator alone, like.
Yeah, it can fuck with you if you're not used to it.
But that's why, like, and it can give other people anxiety when they walk down the stairs. That is why I walk down the stairs in like a building is like hear the clump.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
freaks other people out though.
You got an underrated or should I go?
Yeah, I got it underrated. No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
I gotta figure-
My underrated is the band The Vines.
Give us a rundown on the Vines.
So the Vines are an Australian rock band, and they had a couple big hits back in like early 2000s.
Okay.
And they have continued to make music, and I just like rediscovered them, and I'm obsessed with their album Wicked Nature from 2014.
Nice.
And it like, if you want me to describe the music, I know no one asked, but I'm gonna
do it.
It's like garage rock, but they sound a lot like Nirvana. But
This album has like 20 songs on it.
Yeah, it's a double album.
How long is it?
I don't know that.
Is it like over 100 minutes?
I don't know the hour count, but
it's over an hour.
Does it tell you the hour count?
22 songs.
Sometimes a good LP to me is like 80 minutes.
Does it tell you what the minute count is?
It's 54 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh, for 20 songs?
Yeah.
54 minutes? That's short songs, yeah.
Like I was saying, like the genre is like garage rock, so there's a lot of like
jam into each
2.5, 3 minute songs, just boom, boom, boom. And they all rock and they all sound good. And his voice is very reminiscent of Kurt Cobain. And the harmonies.
Does he sound Aussie when he sings? Does he sound Aussie?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be the first thing I listen to tomorrow.
Fuck yeah. I think you're really like that first song on Wicked Nature, Metal something.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're going to like that a lot. Yeah.
I'll listen to it too. And you helped me figure out my underrated.
There we go.
My underrated is SoundCloud. I think SoundCloud is a great place for people to alternatively seek music when streaming on their phone, given the fact that they literally have an alternative library of what you're listening to on Spotify and Apple, and they also include what you like. So like you could go on Spotify and you can get your songs that you get on, not Spotify. You can get it on SoundCloud and you can get your songs that you listen to on what you platform, right? They've got it there. Yeah. It may be like seeming like a bootleg version or whatever.
Sure.
But they got, all the bands we've mentioned before, like they've got all their official studio releases.
Shit that your platform doesn't have.
Right. So like before when I was talking about how like Yeet is like Lil Wayne because he has a bunch of unreleased music, like you like an artist that has and you want to hear like their bonus shit or like stuff they've never released really, SoundCloud is the perfect app for that.
I like
or
that.
where somebody just does something creative with one of your favorite songs.
SoundCloud's a toilet, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad music on there is the problem.
It's not just bad music. It's just the other apps have absolutely
no commercials.
No, just hold on. They've absolutely soared past SoundCloud. Was there a point when I enjoyed and had SoundCloud? Yeah, and it was when I was downloading off mixtapes and B-sides and stuff that I couldn't find on regular platforms. Now that I have my regular platforms, I haven't listened to SoundCloud in 2 years, 3 years.
But that's why I say you should. That's why I'm saying it's underrated because I feel like that was me like maybe half a year ago. And then like I feel like every time you try to go back to SoundCloud, if you're looking for something specifically that you can't find on Spotify and you find it on there, 9 times out of 10, you find something else because you looked for that sound.
All right, garbage. Who's got a garbage?
Yeah, I'll hit them with the garbage real quick, dude.
All right.
Being 1099 is
Tax
garbage.
forms.
Not necessarily. People always
1099 is the tax form. So.
Right. So 1099, your taxes, like it can work for you. It can work against you. For me, it's working for me. But the reason why I say it's garbage is because, and keep this in mind, Cool J's, and a lot of you guys probably don't have to deal with this, but when you work 1099 and you lose a job, you got to find one. Otherwise, you're fucked. Yeah. So That part specifically is garbage.
1099 is the independent contractor one, right?
Right, exactly. But at the end of the day, that's how it works. That's what you signed up for. So
it is.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it is garbage because it's like, oh man, this sucks.
John, you have one?
Garbage. When people are so, and this has nothing to do with y'all or the podcast, but when people are so out of touch with social interaction that they don't, when a conversation is going, they don't understand that to keep the conversation fluid and balanced, they don't ask anything.
Mm-hmm.
I have a coworker named Fred who luckily doesn't listen to this podcast. He will tell me his life. He'll tell me about his wife. He'll tell me about the house. He'll tell me about his work. And then he'll go, how was your weekend? I'll go, oh, dude, it was good, blah, blah. And then just right back, yeah, dude, we did this. And I'm just like, dude, it's so painful.
Yeah.
It is so painful.
That's just selfish.
At this age, or just, even if you don't mean it, just fucking say it.
I don't know if you've used this as a UGO before, but this is an early whatever you want take by you. And I love the updated anecdote that is still a frustrating fact of life that people do this. And it's these certain people that gotta change.
It is frustrating, but it's also like, I can't believe like people don't get that, like, okay, we're face to face now.
Right.
I'm going to say, how have you been? What's been going on? You fill me in. After about, I don't know, 2 minutes max, you come back around and go, what about
how are you? That's how conversation works.
Just on and on. And I'm just going, and I can't believe, in my head, I'm like, this dodo thinks that I'm going, oh yeah, your wife made shepherd's pie last night?
Cool.
Oh, okay. Okay, and you're going to go play golf later? Okay. And it blows my mind.
It makes you not want to ask that question anymore.
Correct.
What if this guy wants to
so it makes you want to not be his friend.
Zach, that's the thing. It's not this guy. This is throughout people. And I feel like it's on a spectrum. A lot of people are like, they have no awareness. And then there's people in the middle that are like, yeah. And then there's people that like, I mean, kind of like me that like ask too much, honestly. Like I should probably not give a fuck as much, but I do.
Yeah. Well,
have you ever done the, I don't need that much.
I'm working on it, but yeah.
Zach has been trying to be Larry David.
I was telling Durs I'm trying to be do a Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I didn't need to hear
Let's get y'all's garbage. What's y'all's garbage?
My garbage is when I'm on the couch watching TV and I'm falling asleep. So I turn it off and I get in bed and I can't fall asleep.
Isn't that a direct result of
watching TV?
Falling asleep to the TV?
It could be. So either way, that's garbage.
I'm tired. Are your legs out?
I'm tired. I'm falling asleep. I can't keep my eyes open watching TV. Are you sitting with your
legs sitting, or are you sitting with your legs up?
Up.
They're up.
Durs.
And
Durs. Doesn't matter.
I'm just saying you're in the L shape.
Yeah.
Durs. 7 nights, 1 week. How many nights are you falling asleep in front of the TV, or falling asleep like knowing like I'm gonna lay my head on my pillow and go to bed? Which one?
It used to be like almost every night falling asleep watching TV, but since I've moved into this beautiful place, it's, I don't know, I fall asleep watching TV 3 out of 7.
And when we're saying that, you eventually go to bed, right?
Well, sure. But a lot of times I'll wake up.
Do you ever wake up
at 4 a.m. and the TV will still be on?
Oh, and you've got 1 hour
and I'm
left.
like, oh, fuck.
You've got 1 hour left.
Well, if it's a weeknight, maybe, but.
Yeah. On the weekend.
No, like I used to fall asleep watching TV like every night. And, fine, whatever. I was sleeping. But now it's just annoying to me that like I'm so tired that I can't keep my eyes open, and then I get in bed to go to sleep and I can't fall asleep.
I think that it's a sign of work robbing people of their time.
Probably.
Because, like, you fall
garbage
asleep in
regardless.
front of the TV when you're like, oh, man, I want to do all these things. And you start watching TV because your job robbed you.
Overrated?
Yep, overrated.
Overrated.
Something that's popular, that flows through our society that y'all find is hollow. What would you say is overrated?
Well, I've got one.
Nice.
I'm not going to get that deep with it because it's not that important.
Okay.
But like Jameson. Overrated.
Interesting.
I still like pretty much take shots of only Jameson or Tully when I'm at the bar. I still do it, but I never enjoy it.
Never.
Do you enjoy the price? Do you enjoy the price of it though?
Is
At
it
specific
cheap?
places, yes.
Is it cheap?
No,
somewhere?
I wouldn't say cheap because any shot's going to be over $5. But
Well, unless you go to Grindy and you get Tully shots, they're $3.
Oh, they're trying to get rid of poison.
So I don't know. It's just like maybe Irish whiskey is not my favorite, and everybody's always like, "Oh, you want to do a shot? Let's do a JMO." And it's like, sure, but I don't love it.
I think Tully
so what's something that maybe going forward you would replace the overrated shot with?
So I prefer green tea shots, but they cost so much more, and that's really the big issue.
Yeah, because they're taking away that fucking testosterone that you're throwing back with the regular shot.
Shut up.
It's true.
There's no testosterone lost in my shots.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess I do. I know what you're saying, but it's like,
I enjoy a green tea more.
yeah, exactly.
We did one.
But like you
we did
said,
a
it's going to
couple
be
last-
$4 more.
Exactly.
And if I'm taking if I'm taking 2 or 3, that's $12.
Correct.
Because I want green tea that tastes better than a JMO.
Last night,
$12 extra dollars.
Yes.
Yeah, last night at the bar, we took 2 green tea shots each,
So that's 4.
and I spent all 40 of my dollars on those.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had cash, and you got a tip. It's I don't know. So maybe
Zack,
green
you got
tea shots are actually overrated.
You got an overrated, Zach?
Yeah. My overrated is Kroger. Have I done this before?
I may have done it
No,
before.
Kroger's underrated, dog.
I disagree.
Publix is
We're about-
underrated. People have hated on Publix for years for it being too expensive. There's a reason, people. Kroger sells some absolute horrible garbage sometimes.
Thank you.
Now, when it
Give me a high five.
when it comes to what Kroger has that's good, woohoo meat, fine. Get your woohoo meat, man. No, for real. If you got woohoo meat, you got a Kroger on the way home from work, you want to get some discount shit, go ahead, man. But I'll tell you what, beer's not cheaper at Kroger. It's cheaper at Publix. You didn't know that. Ice cream's not cheaper at Kroger. It's cheaper at Walmart. You didn't know that. Produce ain't cheaper at Kroger. It's cheaper at Lidl and Aldi. And it's only 10 cents more expensive at Publix, and it's better. My point being, Kroger, what the fuck is your problem? Get better. I don't want to make you overrated.
I have a PSA for Cool J's.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
What you got?
If you're listening this point an hour in on episode 60, whatever this is,
5.
thank you for listening, because we've
Yeah.
gone through it all, and I mean, imagine giving an hour of your time to listen to 3 fucking boneheads
Baboons.
talk about whatever that's whatever. I'm like, that's what I always think about. I'm like, would
I
I
know.
spend an hour listening to 3 fucking how do I say this?
Idiots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do all the
Talking-
time, dude. I listen to comedians. I mean, they're not idiots, but like
Right, but
There's-
those guys are also professionals.
Yeah, that's very true.
It is very true.
I
They
would
make
s-
money.
I would say that like the idea of a podcast though is that it's like a little escape from reality for
Which is why I was thanking them.
yeah, right.
That's
And
all
it's,
it is.
it's awesome that anybody listens to our podcast.
Correct.
Fantastic. I mean, we get frustrated with the lack of questions, but like God, we get something.
Yeah.
So we have to be thankful for that. Do you have an overrated?
I do.
Let's hear it.
Something that's overrated. Overrated.
Yeah.
Liberals.
Wait, what?
Liberals.
Perfect. Let's go. All right. Give us your spiel.
Dude, we're living in a time that's so unbelievably toxic, and liberals want to know. Oh, dude, don't get. I can't get started. It's
Don't get
so
him
bad.
started on the lips. Dude, I am agreeing with
I'm
you.
liberal.
They're so. How about this? How about this? How about this?
You're not.
Crazy.
I
Hey,
am
how about
liberal.
this?
No, you're progressive.
No. Okay, how about this?
Okay,
Crazy liberals are overrated.
that's better.
I think liberals are overrated. The word, it's just like, oh, don't worry, I'm liberal. Or like people will do it.
Don't worry. Hey, dude, guess
Yeah,
what? I'm
people
doing
will, like,
when
say
someone
the
tells-
N-word and be
Hold
like,
on.
oh, I'm a
Guess what-
liberal.
No.
I swear to God, people will do that.
Guess what I'm doing
Black
when
people.
someone tells me they're liberal? I'm starting to worry because I'm in the wrong.
You're starting
Well,
to worry?
I start worrying when people tell me they're conservative.
Don't worry, I'm a liberal.
Yeah, you just said somebody says, "Don't worry, I'm a liberal." And if somebody came up to me and goes, "Don't worry, I'm a liberal," I'm gonna go, "I'm not talking to you anymore."
What if somebody goes, don't worry, I'm not a liberal?
So
Then I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, let's go get some beers."
so
See,
On that same
for me,
accord-
I don't like either. I'm like, if someone says, don't worry, I'm a liberal, or if someone says, don't worry, I'm not a liberal, it depends on how they say I'm not a liberal.
if someone's
they go-
identifying as either, get the fuck out.
If someone
wanna talk to you.
If someone is liberal and they say to me, don't worry, I'm not a liberal, and you can tell without getting to know someone.
I would say I'm pretty liberal, and you don't shun me necessarily
Yeah, because you have a fucking brain.
because I think for myself.
Correct.
I don't follow the sheep.
Yeah.
Dude, these motherfuckers out here, dude. It's getting insane.
St. Simon's is getting liberal.
To be fair, it's insane on both sides.
No,
'Cause-
not to be fair, man.
Yeah,
to be
fair.
to be real, it's getting insane. I mean, dude,
Okay, that's exactly what I just said.
think about this, man. The Colbert Report, right? Colbert, famous liberal, definitely annoying. He had like a really successful stand-up shtick where he would like hyperbolize like a Bush level Republican
He would
conservative.
pretend to be Bill O'Reilly. That was his thing.
Well, so it's so crazy now that like they like just went past him. Like he was hyperbolizing it like to make it sound
Now
crazier.
he's the host of the Tonight Show.
Now he
or
just
whatever.
is liberal regular style. He's not conservative ironically.
Regular style.
He's just regular style liberal. What?
Regular
Why
style
shake your head? That's what he's
liberal.
doing. That's what he's doing.
Sounds like a cheeseburger.
I mean, he's like literally he's doing what Bill Maher does rated for primetime TV.
Bill Maher
says the F word and says and admits to smoking weed.
Bill Maher has a brain.
Colbert doesn't admit to smoking weed and is like, I used to pretend to like Bush as a joke, and now I'm like,
And he's a
more-
he's
I'm
a
like-
Catholic who loves.
Let's stop talking about celebrities. Let's talk
yeah,
about
let's start
y'all.
talking about late night TV hosts.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good start.
I want everyone.
Overrated, by the way.
I want everyone to do what they want to do as long as it does not interfere with me doing what I want to do.
I don't
That's-
want people to be liberal
that's
or
it.
conservative. I want people to be cool. But
Correct.
the problem is,
The funny thing about the term liberal is that it means the word liberal means free.
those categories define what type of person you are, though.
Which is wild because nowadays, this is just not to get major political. Nowadays, liberals make the rules,
right?
Which is more conservative than liberal.
No, they don't make the rules. They're the ones actively trying to make rules that people don't follow. And then on the other side, conservatives are also trying to make rules that nobody wants to follow. Like nobody wants to follow the abortion rules that conservative people are making. And then like nobody wants to follow the liberal rules of like turning your guns away or whatever.
All I'm saying is from what I have seen and read and the info I've taken in from wherever I get it.
AKA we're all overrated when it comes to how smart we are.
Very true.
Correct. Is I thought liberals were supposed to be open and free-minded, but if you can't say that, then you're racist. And then you're
the funniest thing is that it's like tolerance. Well, tolerance means you have to tolerate intolerant people too.
I saw this online. People were getting mad actually at like there was this YouTube channel called the Young Turks.
Oh, I love that.
People used to really like them.
Super liberal.
They were a really liberal YouTube channel, and they were around in the mid 2000s. Now people are sharing their old videos where when they would quote people, they said the N-word in the quotes. They wouldn't censor it or say N-word. They would say it, and these were white passing people saying. I think that's right
to make a point.
Right, exactly. No, so this is what's getting called under question because the new liberals, like what John's talking about, that are like, oh hey, like whatever. I'm still gonna say it. The new liberals that are gonna say like, hey, you shouldn't say that. They're like missing what the Young Turks' motivation of it is, which is like, we wanted to say it so that people didn't feel censored, but it's like, this is where it gets like into a nuanced argument or whatever. And my only problem with it is that some people who don't think critically at all, to bring John's verbiage into it about having a brain, like they'll just go, oh, you said it, not cool. I think people can tell the Young Turks, that YouTube channel, like, hey, like, correct your behavior. Don't do this in the future. And they can go, yeah, and this is why we did it, and sorry. But to be like, no, you're racist. Exactly. Like, that's the new liberal shit that it's like, nah, like, come on, let's not do that. You know, like, let's not vilify more people. Let's try and make everybody good. Let's try and come to understanding, right?
I think on that note, we'll wrap this up. We've been going a long time.
Cool, Jays. Thanks for joining us this evening. This has been episode 65. It's mid-April, and 2023. We're getting along. We're grooving along. Thank you for joining us. Good night. I'm John.
I'm Anders.
And I'm Zack.
Peace.